Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Guided, and this is Taito Arcade 1 for the Evercade. Right, we have the Evercade dashboard here. We've got Bubble Bobble, we've got Chak and Pop, Colony 7, Don Doko Don, Growl, Legend of Kage, Pirate Pete, Ramai, and Space Invaders. Ramai? I don't know how to say that one. Ramis. Let's play Bubble Bobble first. Come on, get on with it. Press the button. God damn it. Here we go. There's a Bubble Bobble title screen. Bubble Bobble. It's very difficult to say Bubble Bobble. Bubble Bobble. Especially if you're either drunk or super drunk, like the boss in this game. Ho, 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 ho. See what I did there? We're going to the Cave of Monsters to encapsulate them in bubbles, as is their perversion. They love it. They love being caught in bubbles and suspended above the earth. Look at them. They're all jolly, jiggling backwards and forwards. There's a cocktail there. Looks like it's got purple liquid in it. Oh, it's just disappeared. Never mind, I've got some cherries instead. I've reviewed Bubble Bobble many times before, I own Bubble Bobble on multiple devices, including the Egret 2. And it is a fantastic game. I would say it's probably one of the best games of the 1980s from a pure gameplay perspective. There's a lot going on in Bubble Bobble that you don't realise upon your first play. Yes, the graphics are like this, which is charming, but not exactly exciting. And the music is this. It does play this for hours on end, if you're any good at the game. And yeah, doesn't mean it's bad though. I mean, it's like I say, it's got charm, but it is just a cracking systems. Like, there's lots of flexibility in the bubbles and things you can do with them. It's not just about encapsulating these clockwork buffoons and popping them in front of their buddies, eliminating them in front of their teammates. It's not all about that. And if you've got a friend who likes multiplayer, you can take them on a journey with you into the Cave of Monsters and do this as a duo, and that becomes much easier to play. Never completed this in the arcade, never been good enough to do this on one credit, and I could get quite far through the game back in the day, but now I'm out of practice. If you get to level 20, you can get a special potion room. That's always my goal these days. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. I'm out of Bubble Bobble practice, but it's on this cart, and it's a Stone Cold classic. Wonderful stuff. Right, we have got Chak and Pop. So if you take everything I said about Bubble Bobble and reverse it in terms of gameplay, like take the opposite opinion, you might end up with Chak and Pop. I don't understand this game. It's got the same characters in it, apart from the main character, obviously. Got sort of similar enemies. It's got something to do with getting the hearts before the crystal gets pushed to the exit. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Much weirder than Bubble Bobble as it happens. Bubble Bobble. You have to avoid things. You can kind of climb around platforms. I suppose this is one of those games where you had to be there back in the day. This might have been amazing when it first came out. These days it's just a bit baffling. You can drop bombs. I guess that's the pop part of the title. The Chakan is this yellow dude with wings. I've literally got no idea. I don't know what the Chakan is. Looks like you got to rescue the heart, get to the exit, and not blow yourself up. Which is fine, it's just a bit unintuitive, very clunky, and randomly difficult because of that. It is a weird feature, right? Being able to kind of extend your legs up and stick to the ceiling. So these mazes, although they look like they're side on, you can kind of treat them like they're sort of top down, because you can stick to the surfaces. There you go. It is weird. I find this game baffling. Never liked it. Again, this is another game I have on multiple consoles, multiple collections. Like I think I've got this on the Egret 2. It's probably on the Taito collection on the PlayStation 2. Just making a beeline for the exit here because why the hell not? Why the ghost is pushing the crystal, I don't know. Oh, killed by a blue meanie. It's absolutely starting to hack it down. If you can hear that, that is British weather interrupting my chat. God damn you, weather gods! So let's get out of Chack and Pop. Let's play Colony 7. Colony 7 is a single screen shoot 'em up, a bit like Missile Command. You have a rainbow style shield protecting a futuristic city. Look at all those futuristic lights there. You have dual cannons that fire rapid bullets and UFO style enemies, and you get pixel explosions, and it's all very boring. This game it's okay if you like a Missile Command sort of a game. For me, not so much. It kind of gets to a point where the enemies shoot your turrets, then you end up with no turrets, and that loses you a life. And then they shoot through the barrier with their bombs and kill the city, and that kills you too. So this might be your bag, or it may not be your bag. I'm not a fan. It's alright. Like, I had 5 minutes on it, it was okay. I don't really want to play it again. So on this cartridge we have got an epic game, which is Bubble Bobble. We have a confusing game, which is Chack and Pop. And we have a generally, for me at least, uninteresting single screen shooting game called Colonoscopy 7. And it's not what I expected from the title. I was expecting more camera hidden in colon action, but what I got was a shoot 'em up. No, I'm just talking nonsense now. Completed a wave there. How exciting. Look at the sea. There's people sitting behind their barrier feeling all smug, eh? Me protecting them. Yeah, I'm doing all the hard work here. What are you doing? Just having afternoon tea? You having a cream tea down there, are you? Moon Colony Alpha. Oh, someone just got wiped out. The building just got wiped out. That's bad news, isn't it? I don't know what the story is here. Why the aliens are so unbelievably livid at the population of this planet, moon, asteroid. I don't know where these people are living, but they're living in they're living in fear at the moment. Fear of these UFOs and the green kind of frog man who flies around the screen in kind of a square pan. These red UFOs do the zigzag thing. Like, you know, if you're in an open field and you're being sniped at, running the zigzag pattern is the way to win, isn't it? So I hear. Never happened to me, and fingers crossed, never will. That's Colonoscopy 7. I'm not interested in that. Sorry, Colony 7. Don Doko Don is a platform game in the vein of a lot of Taito platform games. It's a gimmick platform game where you, as a hammer-wielding small person, lay into mushroom people and various other types of enemies. I guess they're your enemies, unless you're some sort of an extermination team, I don't know. To liberate fruit and potions from them. Got some scaling there, look at that. They used a scaling chip to scale the background. Wow, they spent some money, didn't they? Now this game is available on the PC Engine, and it doesn't look or sound as good as this. That's for sure. I think the gameplay is pretty damn solid. This is an okay game. It's hard to get used to, that's for sure. The range of your hammer is obviously not that expansive. It's not like Bubble Bobble, you're not shooting Bubble Bobble. You're not shooting things from across the screen. You are getting close to them and hammering their heads clean through their own anuses. You pick things up and you throw them. Look, and they change into fruit. Oh, lovely. It's genuinely a pleasant game. I found it sort of difficult, really. Mainly because of the range of your hammer. You can pick more than one character up at once as well if you get enough of them hammered. There you go. And I think that gives you more, I suppose, more fruit or more points. I don't know. That's what usually happens in these type of games. I've got a it says level at the bottom, and there's like it's flashing, sort of red things flashing. I don't know what that means. I'm sure there's instructions in this game. That tree just ate my strawberry. Get off my frickin' fruit, you woody bastard! I'm sure that I'm sure there's instructions, and if you read them, you'll know what's going on. This music has taken a turn for the weird. Look at this though, hey? Purple rabbits. What more do you want from a game? Come on, what more could you want from a game? It's tidy looking though, isn't it, eh? Oh look, my little fella's bald. He lost his little hat. Under his hat, he's got no hair. So that's male pattern baldness for you. Curse of testosterone, isn't it? Ooh, the rabbit just arse bombed me from above. Vicious, vicious, ruddy gits. Right, let's try another game. Don is okay. Again, it's a two-player platform game in the Taito style. Growl, you can play with up to 4 players. Is a bit of a visual mess, but it's quite a fun belt action, if Capcom are to be believed, because that's what they call their side-scrolling beat-em-ups. It's a belt action game in which you, well, basically use grenades, rocket launchers, chairs, swords. You can pick up loads of things and just throw them at people. You can throw people at people, you can attack people on the floor, you can use whips. I think you're liberating animals from poachers, so that's all good. And you're doing that with extreme violence, and you're blowing people up. But as you can see here, the graphics are quite brown, they're quite grainy. We've got massive explosions. Got comic book words that say things like Shproom, Shpoom, Shproom, Shpoom. Was that Sproom? No, Shabroom, which is not an easy word to say, and it doesn't really convey the explosion that's happening, does it? Shabroom. Yeah, I've got a gun here. Look, just just mowing people down. I want the rocket launcher. Thank you. You can pick up all this stuff. You can lob it. If you rescue the creatures, they sometimes come back and attack the other characters. There you go, just like that. There's loads of sprites on the screen. They're all, none of them are massive. It's not like a Capcom thing where you got like Final Fight where you're fighting massive characters. But it is manic, and like I say, up to 4 players. This game's okay. Is it much fun by yourself? Not really, because you get too many enemies on the screen trying to get you. But it's it's fun for like a 5-minute, 10-minute jape by yourself. But in the arcade, I imagine this was hilarious for 4 players. Unfortunately, this video doesn't show 4 players having a hilarious time. Look how many characters there are running around. Pretty impressive, huh? Just a shame the graphics are so, like I say, brown. They've used all of the browns in this game to create that building, the floor, the trees, the tables, the furniture. Yep, it's a genuinely muddy looking game. Right, let's kill this guy with the cloth cap. And his doppelganger brother. There's a lady there who seems to be wearing a mini skirt to a fight, which is good on her. I mean, there's nothing to say you have to wear combat fatigues to throw grenades at people, is there? Look at these, there's some triplets now. Quadruplets. Oh no! This must be the Cap and Braces gang. Look at them go. Oh yes, like the Warriors. These guys are the Cap and Braces dudes, and they own this territory. There's a guy here who's throttling a snake. No, it's not, it's a whip. He was going to hit me with a whip, but I hit him with a pipe first. The man with a bigger pipe wins, my friend. Oh look, the enemy characters pick up the weapons on the floor as well. So don't just leave your favourite weapon lying around, because one of these bad boys is going to pick it up, or bad gals, going to pick it up to hit you in the face with it. There you go. There's that game. It's alright. That game's okay. So we've got one awesome game, one weird game, one okay game, and one okay game. Legend of Kage is again on multiple devices. They recycle a lot of these games across multiple collections and formats, and this game is just never clicked with me. For a start, you run from right to left, which is baffling because every other game ever made, if it scrolls from left to right. So you're running to the left rather than to the right in this game, which is weird. There you go. You've got a character whose arm is dislocated and can spin through 360 degrees, just constantly if you want to. You've got a double jump kind of thing. Well, it's a double jump, it's just a massive jump. It's a massive jump, there you go. Not really a double jump. You can fire some ninja stars. This meant something to somebody, but to me, playing it in Space Year 2026, it's just a confusing platform action game. It's, I suppose, sort of similar to Ninja Spirit or something like that. And, you know, Ninja Spirit is a decent time. It's a good PC Engine game. This is just clumsy and it's got a weird floaty jump, and I've just been killed by a dude with a sword. And that's fine, isn't it? Because, you know, I was shooting them. Don't breathe on fire though. It's very random. I'll give it that. Does it mean it's good? Not necessarily. Right, I'm on a different level now, and this time I'm neck deep in a river, and somehow I've cheated perspective and ended up on the riverbank, and cheated perspective again by dying and, I don't know, hitting the bottom of the screen rather than being in the river. Bit weird. Anyway, look at the run cycle. That's animation right there. Yeah, I've never really understood why this game is on so many compilations or is revered. Maybe it was a massive hit back in the day, but I've never seen it in an arcade. I've only seen it on these compilations, and yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Get off my screen, Legend of Kage. Or Cage. I don't know if it's probably Kage, isn't it? That's how you say Japanese words. Ho! You've gone to school. You've learned something. You have to say Kage, not Cage. There you go. Don't say you never learn anything from my channel. Pirate Pete, actually, is not a bad little 5-minute game. If you can get past the graphics, it's kind of okay. You just, as a pirate, you jump from rope to rope. Try not to splat yourself to death on the deck of the boat. Yeah, get across all these masts. Because this boat's got the most masts on of any boat that's ever been designed. Whoops. It's all about momentum and press and jump at the right point of the rope. It's actually, it's quite fun. It's like really minimalistic, but it's alright. And do you know what? I'm going to give it another crack, because I can get further than that. Look at that treasure chest full of, looks like a Pope's cap, and some doubloons. Lovely stuff. Look at the graphics here. Oh man, I've messed it up on the first rope. Ridiculous. Right, this time, concentrate. We've got to get Pirate Pete to his freaking pirate treasure. Ooh, I didn't think I was going to make that there. That was lucky. The momentum doesn't seem to really make sense with the movement of the character. But once you start playing it, you'll understand when you can press jump and when you can't. Dive into the sea. Attack some motherfudging sharks. Well, they might be dolphins, they might be sharks. How can you tell? We've got parallax scroll at the bottom of the screen. Oof, look at that. That's depth. Look at the waves as well. The waves are beautifully drawn. And the dither pattern makes it a beautiful gradient on the sea. It goes from a rich, deep blue into a lighter blue through the use of pixels fired at the screen with a pixel shotgun. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a coral reef at the bottom of the screen here with skulls in it. Or just sand. There's a treasure chest there. Can I go and get that? No, I'm out of the water. Into what looks like lava-based landscape. Immediately killed by a rock. That's Pirate Pete. It's actually not bad fun. Like I say, I'd have played that for 5 minutes in the arcade and just walked away satisfied with my time. Potentially. This game, I will steer well clear of. It's no fun whatsoever. It's basically difficult to say the title. Is it Ramice? Raymatis? I don't know. But you basically control a little bobble cockpitted car thing, and like Pac-Man, you drive around a maze, picking up dots. Sometimes you can get some power-ups that do random things. You collide with one of these bad boy cars, you lose a life. So this is basically Pac-Man with less interesting graphics, because Pac-Man's graphics are iconic, even with their simplicity. And this is what you do. It's really not that exciting. It does change the level layouts every level. That's fine, that bit. Because Pac-Man, the original Pac-Man anyway, only had one maze. But it doesn't make this a great game. It just... I don't know what it does actually. Well, it probably makes it okay for people who like this sort of thing. I really dislike this game. It's just... I'd rather play Pac-Man. But obviously Taito don't own Pac-Man. So I guess this is what they did. I don't know who's calling this game a classic, or classic enough to be on as many compilations as it's on. The music is irritating as well. Was this ever converted to home formats? I'm sensing that this might have, if it was successful, might have headed to the Mega Drive or PC Engine, but it probably came out on the Amiga. I don't know. Because, Western software houses would buy any old crap to convert to home computers. Yeah. Not my cup of tea, I'm afraid. So with that, I'm going to wash it around my mouth slightly, gargle a little bit, and spit it down the sinkhole. To hell with you, Ramice. Go to hell. I mean, it'd be more fun if it was if the graphics were cool, huh? Or just charming in some way, but I don't know what this is even supposed to be. That sound effect, the explosion sound effect, sounds like one from Battlestar Galactica, the TV show. They get a bonus point for that, for using a Battlestar Galactica explosion. Got a different background now, look, made out of hexagons and boxes. It doesn't get any more exciting than that. It literally doesn't get any more exciting than that. Okay. This one's a bit more like a maze, look. It's confusing. Oh, don't go that way, you're going to crash into the cars and kill them all. With that Battlestar Galactica sound effect. They do get extra points for that, that is quality. The cars are after me now. Desperately trying to murder my face. Yep. Can we stop playing this game now? I hope so. Oh, look, there's a cityscape. And now we've got a shiny green floor. Oh, this game just keeps getting better and better. I've changed my mind. This game is now awesome. I haven't done that, and it isn't. Right, let's stop this video here and make an edit. I can't talk about this crap anymore. Right, the last game on here is Space Invaders. It's a stone cold classic. Yes, it's repetitive, yes, it's low tech, but it is still quite fun. It's worth 5 minutes of your play. So this cartridge, with its, I think it was 7 games? 7 or 8 games, no, it's definitely an odd number, so it might be 7 games. It's £20, and for that £20 you get Space Invaders, which, is fine. It's creaky, but it's cool. you get Bubble Bobble, which is still amazing after all these years. I still love that game. With little chubby little dragon action. Beautiful stuff. You get Don Doko Don, which is not as good as Bubble Bobble, but it's fine Bubble Bobble. And you get Growl, which is also kind of cool, but it's butt ugly with its muddy visuals. But it's quite fun to play. It's very chaotic. The rest of the games on this cartridge vary in quality, and you might have some nostalgia for them, but I don't. So again, we have an Evercade cartridge, which is £20, and only, say, 40% of the games on here are actually classics, Stone Cold classics, or good, and the rest are kind of a bit filler, which is really unfortunate. But I guess if you've got no other way of playing Bubble Bobble, you could get this cartridge for Bubble Bobble because it is amazing. There we go. That's Evercade Taito 1 Arcade. Okay. It's 20 quid. It's 20 quid from ROMs on a bit of plastic, which you can play on an emulation machine with a joypad. You make a value judgment based on that. See if you think 20 quid's worthwhile. For me, yeah, I like Bubble Bobble. I do have a million ways of playing Bubble Bobble. Alright then, that's me. Ta-ra!